Hi Nan, I thought I'd make you a video today, give you some insight into my day at work. Basically at the moment the camp facility that I have to drive to is not up and running, so every morning I've got to wake up and drive 2 hours through the desert to get to the exploration lease which I'm working on, which isn't the end of the world because it's quite a pretty drive. So I thought I would just give you some highlights of the trip and the day's work today and show you around. You can see here in front of me, that's sort of what I'm up against. It's just nice red sand and it's slow going, but it's a beautiful, pretty drive, so I'm not really in a rush. I'll show you a few of the highlights, and if I come across anything exciting, I'll video it. This is a disclaimer: if you are too tired or just don't find this interesting, just delete it. There's no hard feelings. Some of them there might find it interesting. I'll check back in with you later once I've found something more exciting. At the moment, check these guys out, Nan. This is called caustic bush. It's in bloom all around at the moment. I'd pick you a few, but they make you really itchy apparently, hence the name. I don't think you'd really like that, so I'll just leave them there. There's a little landmark here called One Tree Hill. Over there, see? There's a bit of history on the name. It's called One Tree Hill because there's one tree on a hill, which I seem to think that's a little bit wasteful because they may as well have just called it the hill because it's the only hill around. As a recognisable feature, whether it was One Tree Hill or the hill, I think we would have understood what they were talking about. Anyway, it overlooks the Great Sandy Desert and it's a big flat here, and in the background you can see the Patterson Ranges. So I'll just flick you around again. There's the Patterson Ranges in the background. That heads out to Telfer, and yeah, it's a pretty cool lookout. Maybe on the way back we'll stop there and I'll give you a better look. Alright, bye. Here's a fun fact for you. This road here is called Goosewhacker Road. Best not to probably Google that one, but yeah, it's a pretty funny name, and here's the road. Just looks like all the other roads, but it's called Goosewhacker Road. Over in the background there, you can see Moses' chair, they call that. I don't know about a chair, I reckon it looks more like a butt. I would have called it Moses' butt. But anyway, Moses' chair, it's very exciting. I've got a bit of a treat for you today. I'm going to introduce you to a guy called Eric, and he's one of the traditional owners of this country. He's from the Martu tribe, part of the Punmu community. So once I track him down, he's the guy that's going to give me a hand rehabbing these exploration drill sites. So once I find him, I'll introduce you to him. Hey there,
Hey.
This is Eric. Eric's the guy that's going to be helping me out today. He's driving the big IT here. Okay, so Eric's going to drive the IT, and you'll see here is the old drill pad, and the old drill pad needs to be rehabbed. That's not acceptable by the Department of Mines standard. So Eric's going to clean that up for us, and I'm going to help him pick up bits of rubbish and pipe and sort of be his assistant. So Eric's up in the truck. He's a pretty busy guy, very helpful, and it's very great to have one of the traditional owners helping us out here. See ya. Well, Nan, I'm on my way home now. It's a hard day in the office. I was going to point out this plant for you. There's pretty spectacular flowers on it. You've probably seen it through the wheat belt. It's one of my favourites. I'm pretty sure they call it a grevillea, but if you're not sure of what things are called around here, just call it a grevillea because you're probably right. It's a pretty flat. This place here is called Camel Flats, so for obvious reasons, if we're going to try and find a camel, this is the spot. Keep your eyes open. Have a look. If you haven't deleted the video yet because I've bored you too much, Nan, here we are. I told you I'd take you back to One Tree Hill, and there's the tree sitting on the hills. So, you know, it's a quiet place here. It's a pretty special place because it gives you time to reflect and think about your family and how lucky you are. So here we are, One Tree Hill. Alright, so I couldn't find you a camel. We saw about 30 of them in the last 2 days, but not today. But just so you don't call me a liar, I did find you a camel toe. So they do exist. This is Lake Goosewhacker, which is I suppose a seasonal water hole. When it rains it fills up. Yeah, so often they come down here. I'll probably sign out here, let you have some rest. It's good to show you what my day's been like, and yeah, we'll touch base later on. Okay, see you later. Love you. Bye. Check it out, man. We got camels up ahead. Look at these beauties. I'm gonna stop the car for you and I'll run after and chase one.
Take your camel down.
Have a look at those beauties. Crikey. I'm gonna chase them through the bush for you. Can you see them? Crikey! Look at them. There they go. And poor old Eric driving behind me had to wait for us. Well, that was lucky on the 11th hour. All right. See you later.